It's us, 1722. It's been a year now, and we want to thank you for everything and supporting us through it all, and being there for every episode, all the laughs, all the tears, all the tears, all the blood, the sweat, and you guys appreciate all of it. Right?
And it's all possible because of you.
All because of you. Anybody that's clicked, shared the video, commented, interacted, we appreciate you. And we only going to keep running it up from here on out.
It's only from here. We appreciate everything that you say and do. We love you.
Thank you.
This podcast is made for you. Believe everything we say is true. 1722. 1722.
Welcome to 1722. We talk shit about everything, and we don't take shit from nobody.
We don't take shit from nobody.
You're damn right.
Platinum facts.
And we are 1722. I am Blake.
I am Austin.
And I am Tyus.
I'm Kelton.
And there we go. He introduced himself, so we don't even have to do it.
Yes, sir.
First time on the podcast.
Yeah, it really is, man. I really love y'all's podcast, man. For real. I seen them share it on Facebook. So I watched the first video, and I'm like, I started noticing the setup. I'm like, yo, this is a real podcast. You know what I'm saying? Like, I watched a whole bunch of famous people's podcasts.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? And this gives the same type of feel. So, you know what I'm saying? The fact that y'all doing this, you know what I'm saying, on the platform is dope, man.
Yeah.
I love it.
Appreciate it.
Appreciate that, fam. I love. If anybody don't know,
This
is like the world. This is like the world's colliding. We got the brothers. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? We like brothers, but now got another brother. It's my cousin, and hell, we pretty much are brothers. Hell, we cried whenever we were kids. Whenever we found out that we wasn't.
Man, we really did, though.
Yeah,
that
shit's crazy.
That is, though.
So, what do you mean? You were young and you found out you weren't related?
No, like we are related.
No, like we're cousins. Like,
oh, okay.
But we thought we were brothers.
But like we hung out. I mean, we're always around each other and shit all the time. And then I forgot how it even came about, but they just ended up telling us that we wasn't brothers, and it killed us.
Oh shit!
Like, oh man!
I guess it was like we weren't gonna hang out again because it felt like we were brothers. Because I mean, for the longest time, like we stayed in this apartment complex, and I stayed in one building, and he was like 3 down.
Yeah.
Yeah, literally, like he stayed in apartment A, and my mama stayed in apartment D.
Oh, okay.
It was literally right across the sidewalk type thing. Like I go outside, but it's right. I'm right.
And
at
it's
his
crazy
house.
because only for a small period of time did we not live close to each other. But even still to this day, like my mom lives like across the street from his.
Yeah.
Oh,
like, they've always lived close.
Yeah, always. Wow.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah, so we was always close. We ain't had no choice anyway.
Wow.
Yeah, it was lit.
That's man. You don't get that every day. Not too many people can say that for real.
For real, that's seriously.
Yeah,
though,
whenever
man.
we was young, man, it was more than just them. Like, all the immediate family that we keep up with now.
We all lived in the same neighborhood.
Yeah, I'm about to say, I feel like it's all because of that.
I swear, because our grandparents stayed right there across from the school, right?
Yeah.
You go around the corner, his older sister stayed there. You know what I'm saying? You go up the street, my mama's right there. Then you go across the street, his mama's right there. You know what I'm saying? You just never got away from nobody. You know?
Yeah, that's crazy.
Shit.
That's cool, though.
Yeah, that's awesome. That's a
is,
true
man.
testament. Wow.
I guess if you ever needed someone, you always know there's someone you know, probably.
Yeah, everybody's close.
Yeah.
You didn't
Everybody's
have to
close
get in the
by.
car for it.
Yeah, you can walk for real. That was always the best part.
Yeah.
Cause man, I remember when you moved. When you moved out there by the water park, that was a J. That was a J. That was a long walk.
Shit, if
bro.
you was coming over,
that was a long walk.
If you was coming over them days, you had to stay the weekend.
Yeah, it was a long walk because you gonna walk over and then you was like, yeah, man, I ain't leaving for a couple days. I gotta build back up my leg strength.
So, man, I just zoned out real fucking bad.
Yeah.
We're gonna edit that part
Yeah,
out.
well,
Yeah, no, you're good.
That's
Yeah.
the cold part. See, you can edit shit out, bro. Like, that's the coldest part, bro. Like, I never really peep shit like that. Like, I be like thinking, I'm like, man, ain't no telling how many takes these actors done did in these movies and shit. And then I be thinking, I'm like, they edited the hell out these films. They probably did this shit all in one take, maybe. We don't know. But enough editing, it's gonna look nice.
Yeah, that's definitely the coolest part.
Even music videos take a lot of editing and shit. Like,
Man.
We'd probably have
And
to
a lot,
like,
and most of it be B-roll. Like, a lot of it
Yeah.
B-roll. Like,
we probably have to like not see each other for like a month to do just
a rapid fucking.
take without no
Yeah.
no edit.
Yeah,
I think
whole
it's better,
conversation with no
honestly,
pause.
to just have like a long podcast and have a lot of different conversation, and then edit out if it goes kind of
kind of
slow or whatever.
Yeah.
Because the longer you go at it, the more is gonna happen.
Oh yeah.
But if you try to be like, yeah, we got to go for 45 minutes or whatever,
Mhm.
then you're not gonna have much of a podcast.
Yeah, just let it flow.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So just basically, you can just jump into whatever and edit whatever out.
Yeah.
And it's also hard this week because this is our third podcast of the week.
Yeah.
So it's like,
But see, that's the cold part though. That's what I had peeped whenever I started watching the podcast at first. I had noticed like the energy, you know what I'm saying, was all correlative. You know what I'm saying? Everybody was in tune, you know what I'm saying? Like it wasn't like, okay, you over here, he's over here, he's over here. It was just like everything, even though it might have sounded that way, everything related all in one, so it made sense.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So yeah, it was dope. Yeah, it made perfect. That shit made perfect sense. I'm like, oh yeah, I fuck with that shit. I fuck with this shit. Hell yeah. Did you ever talk to somebody and you say so many different things, but it's all relating to the core thing that you're trying to get them to understand?
right.
Yeah.
And then whenever they tell you, they be like, bro, I didn't get none of that. You started talking about this, and you started talking about that, and then this and that. And I'm like, wait. It's all because of this. Like, you're not even understanding what I'm trying to tell you. It's all because of this. That's why I'm saying it. They just miss it. So, yeah, I was like, hell yeah, I like
Yeah,
this.
that's probably the main focal point of our podcast.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Is the fact that we start off on one thing and then somehow we branch off to like 12 other things.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But one of us somehow always remember where we started.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's-
Like, it's
Always
like
call back.
Yeah, it's like a seed. You know what I'm saying? Like the topic is the seed, and then the tree grows. That's the conversation, and then all of the leaves come out. But it all correlates back down to the seed. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Shout out the seed. There we
Shout
go.
out.
They might lose you there. They
shout out to all the pears.
They're not ready for that conversation. The birds and the bees and the seeds and the weeds.
They're gonna look at this. They're gonna be like, he thought he was being smart right there, didn't he?
Oh, brother, we got an intellectual over here.
They're like, ooh, he thought he was on to something. He wasn't.
You want to discuss philosophy?
Shit, how well do you know about it?
I know a little bit about it, man. That was actually my minor whenever I was in college.
Damn, really?
No, I'm taking it back. I'm butter. I'm taking it back. I'm butter. My minor was psychology, but my major was philosophy.
Oh.
But I ended up switching them because I felt like I needed to know how the brain worked and how, you know what I'm saying, people's reaction to certain things work. And I feel like I made a good decision doing that, man. Because it's amazing. Because like once I learned how, I figured like if I took psychology, I learned how the brain worked, and how certain things work, and how people function. But once I learned philosophy on the side here, then I learned how different people's thoughts came to be. Like you might have a certain way of how you view the world. We all have our own ways of, you know what I'm saying, viewing it.
Yeah.
Even though we might have certain similarities and things we agree on, of course there's always going to be things that we disagree on. But that's what also makes it so cool, because you get to see how everybody thinks. So now I'm over here processing. I'm like, okay, if he thinks this, I wonder what made him think that way.
Exactly.
You know, I wonder what made him think that way.
You guys are very similar.
It's like Blake has always said that about like
it's
CTE.
really a beautiful thing.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm telling y'all should have met a long time
So
ago.
I'm gonna go off for a second.
Go off.
First of all, I was joking, but I'm glad we got into this, so let's go. But I just think that once you understand how other people work, now you understand yourself in a weird way. Like, now you know, like, how to react better and be like, I shouldn't react right now the way that I would have because now I understand why they're doing it and I should be better.
Yeah, you know, it makes. I swear that
It
made change.
It
Like-
changes your complete perception of life.
That was some genius shit you just said right there. That was some genius shit you just said right there.
We woke now.
Yeah,
we woke on the podcast.
I'll tell you, that was some
Hashtag
genius shit you said right there. Now, for real, because like I told you, I be watching people's interviews and podcasts and stuff. Like I seen an interview with Jay-Z, man. You know what I'm saying? My favorite rapper is Lil Wayne. That's my number one of all time. It's my favorite. You know what I'm saying?
Shout out Weezy.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? But his favorite rapper is Hove. You know what I'm saying? Jay-Z. I seen an interview. He was talking, man. He said, he was like, you know what I'm saying? I'm from a neighborhood where, like, you know what I'm saying, people would get into fights and dealings by just looking at somebody. And you know what I'm saying? You see somebody and they be like, oh, what you looking at? And then you like, oh, you think I see you. Like, you think I see, like, you stressing. You already going through a problem too. Right. You in poverty. You know what I'm saying? You might have having troubles at home and all this other stuff. But I don't know that. But I look at you and you feeling, you know what I'm saying, all that emotion. But when I look at you, you think I know that as soon as I see you. So you feel some type of way about that. Yeah. But once I know, you know what I'm saying, like, now beforehand, when you ask me that, person might, you know what I'm saying, like, hold on, like, we might have to scrap now. Like, what you mean what I'm looking at? I'm looking at you. But now being more mature, it's like, I understand, like, now you think that I see the pain and I don't, but I get it though. I'm more keen to understanding that now. So definitely what you said was true as hell, because, man, I done dodged so many bullets from just understanding and just like peeping how somebody would work. Like, you know how, like, you know somebody, like, you like, nah, I don't even want to deal with that because I already know what they gonna do. Mm-hmm. It's pretty much one of them situations now. Mm-hmm. Like, I tend to find myself saying that a lot more in life than I used to. I was like, dang. Like, how
but it's important.
It is, though. You know what I'm saying? It's important for your safety and your, you know what I'm saying?
Everything is like like this weird type of like puzzle piece.
Yeah.
And you have to know exactly how to fit in because everybody you deal with is different. Like, I deal with these two more than anyone else in my personal life, really. And they're both very different. And I know how to deal with them separately. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I know how I have to be to deal with them.
Exactly.
You know?
Because that's how I had to, like, I remember at times when we was kids, like, being tired, like, I remember when we was kids, for the longest, bro, like, we would have fun all the time, but we would always seem to argue in the same day.
I swear to God, bro, I thought I was crazy thinking that shit when we was little, but I was like, man, this is fucking wild. We always fight, like, every 3 months type shit.
Yeah, like, we
like,
were always,
what the fuck?
It was the wildest thing. You know what I'm saying? Like, because I remember, like, our grandmother used to always say, like, you never had a full day until you laughed and you cried in it. So, like, I think about that now being older, but when I think back, I be like, man, me and Tyson used to kick it all the time. Couple hours we be cool. Next minute, like, nigga, we ready to fight each other. And then right after that, we back playing the video game like nothing ever happened. You know what I'm saying? Then, like, the next day, we might wake up mad at each other, like, don't leave me alone. The day gone. What you doing? Nothing. Playing the game? All right,
they say, yeah, even at my grandparents' house, we used to, like, distance like that and shit.
Man.
It's just...
It was just understanding.
I've always been like that, though, man.
Yeah, like, it was just... It got to a point where I had to understand that we was two totally different people, but at the same time, like, we was both growing up as well. So, of course, we naturally gonna venture and want to do our own thing, but understanding that somebody is just not like you because you're always together and actually matter, because now it's like you get to a point where it's like, okay, now I have to understand how to respect your opinions on certain things. I know how to react to certain things, how you react, because some stuff to me don't matter.
Right.
To him, he's ready to blow the whole world up. So you know what I'm saying? Like I had to okay.
Yeah.
Right.
Had to play by ear.
Well, that's how any sort of relationship, friendship, whatever, usually fails, is people don't realize that it's true that opposites really do attract.
Yeah.
That's a
But
fact.
then when the opposites attract, somehow people expect everyone to just have like the same common ground now, because now you've linked up together. But the truth is, you're supposed to accept the opposition, right?
Yeah.
And then you keep that friendship going and you respect those boundaries. And
Right.
when you do that and you actually appreciate the fact that you are opposite from each other, everything goes smoothly. It's when you try to expect
Yeah, I was about
from
to say,
someone
I think
else.
it's just how people expect it to go, because it could go either way.
Right.
But
You
they
start
just-
to project what you want on someone else, and you're like, well, I do this and I want you to do this, so I expect you
Yeah,
to do
like
it.
you've been around long enough to where we should think
Yeah,
the same
like-
way.
yeah,
But
exactly.
it would never be that way.
Right.
Yeah, like we should think the same. Because I think you're right. Because that's where a lot of people do get a lot of things misconstrued. Like they figure, like it's just like what he just said. You've been around long enough. We should be thinking the same, and it don't work that way. Because it don't. Like just because you've been around someone so long, you might not think the same way, but you should get an understanding of how a person thinks. So you should respect them boundaries and not offend them. The same way you would want them to do you. Because you like, bro, you've been knowing me this long. Why would you even say something like that? Or why would you do something like that to me? Like,
Right.
you know. So that's definitely understandable. Hell yeah, man. For sure.
Wow, you guys blow my mind.
Perspective.
Yeah.
Saying
It's
we
important.
have done 3 podcasts within 4 days, and I'm telling you, they all been different. But
Yeah.
it's like that's
Yeah,
a
that's
great
what
thing.
I'm
That's a
talking
great thing in itself. I love
But
that.
that's wild, man. I don't mean to cut you. I'm sorry, man. I don't mean to cut. But you said something that was true as hell, and this sounds cliche when a lot of people say, "People are like, oh, opposite attract." It's true, all the way down to the science. You know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah.
you can put a positive and negative charge to each other. They gonna smack together. Magnetism. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna smack
I remember
together.
them laws just because of the little big ass signs in middle school they used to have up there. If I
Man.
was bored, that's the only thing I was focusing on. I was like, damn, the
You
laws.
see what I'm saying? So it's like, it's true as hell, but then when you think about it to a sense, it's like, okay, I've never really been an astrology type person, but I'm starting to get more into it because, I mean, there's got to be something to it. I mean, like, I'm one of them people who think that we all made of where we come from. So, like, if the water from the earth is good for my body, obviously I'm a piece of the earth. You know what I'm saying? It only makes sense. You know what I'm saying? So if I can grow food in the earth and eat it, then obviously I've got to be part of it, because it wouldn't make sense for my body to receive it or reject it, and I have no business being here. But on a sidebar though, what I was getting to was,
All right, he got another side note that isn't your dad. You hear me?
but no, like, but for real though, man, I'm just thinking like, okay, I've never been really an astrology person, but like my mom, she's a Virgo, my dad is a Pisces. Now, I've been looking into astrology to where like it says that they totally fucking opposites, like everything about them's fucking opposite. He's a Virgo. I'm a Pisces. My little sister's a Virgo. I'm like me and my little sister used to always butt heads all the time.
Right.
And then we just be cool out of nowhere. And then butt heads all over again.
I mean, there's got to be truth in it.
Yeah, her birthday's the day after mine.
Literally.
Because sometimes
Oh, wow.
you read that shit and you're like, yeah, that
Yeah,
makes perfect
it's like
fucking
yeah.
sense.
And then some of it you be like, well, everybody can do that. Everybody do stuff like that. But then you think about it to a certain degree, you be like, hold on, well, that sounds pretty
So
specific
do you
right
think?
there.
Do you think Cosmic Crunch had anything to do with that?
Cosmic Crunch, man. Hey. Hey, look at here, man.
Oh my
Say,
god.
You want to take it there?
You want to take it there?
How can you take it there with a pastry or with a treat?
Because it's what it says, bro. Cosmic crunch.
Don't get these people started. Don't get these people started on Facebook. They're gonna have their little think pieces about fucking cosmic treats and
Think
astrology.
about it, bro. Cosmic crunch. Star crunch.
That's what I meant.
Why
Star
are
Crunch.
they
Star Crunch? Oh my god.
This
The Drake was
motherfucker.
talking. That's why. Oh my god.
That
But you-
I knew
H2O
something was off.
But
I
you
knew something was
But you
off.
see what I'm saying, though? You said cosmic crunch, cosmos, a constellation, a group
reaching.
of collections. I ain't reaching, bro. I'm just saying.
You're reaching. You have 4 fouls already. 5 fouls already.
Okay, but it's the pro. We get 6 of them things. But look, what I'm saying is though, bro.
Right outside the solar system, actually, right past the Little Dipper, is Little Debbie. And she's making Star Crunch.
Oh shit! By the way, guess who called?
Damn.
The one that lives on Drury Lane?
The Muffin Man!
Okay. All right. Well, I'm gonna say this. I haven't taken my pee break segment in like 3 episodes, and this is where I'm gonna take it right now. So
You take pee breaks?
He does. He gets intermissions.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
He gets pee breaks. Yo, that's a first ever. Like,
But before I leave, let's talk about your music. When you got some music coming out?
Ooh, yes.
See, I see. Now I got to wait till you come back from the pee break for that, bro. Like, how am I gonna talk about it, and then you be out the room? You gonna be the only one who don't hear it, and you're in here.
Everything in here. There's nothing else going on.
All right,
Oh,
real
okay.
quick, what's the worst thing about ties? Be honest.
Oh, yeah. Uh-oh.
He don't like to pass the sticks, man. He don't like to pass the sticks, man. Like, I'm telling you, man. Like, I remember being a kid, man. Like, we be playing the game, and I be playing with him, and I ain't gonna lie, bro. I be dying like a mug. Man. Like, he's a video game expert compared to me. You know what I'm saying? I'm good, but I'm lackluster compared to him. You know what I'm saying? Like, he actually
He would be like, "Hey, you want to play something?"
yeah, and I'm
never pass
playing
the
with him,
control.
and then I start messing up. And then he'll be like, man, you gotta do this. I'm over here telling him, I'm like, how do you do that? Instead of telling me the controls, he'll show me the controller. He'll be like, bro, you gotta hit this. I'm like, what is that? I'm like, bro, you could have just told me the buttons. The whole time I'm dying as he's showing me the controls. I'm like, oh man, now I'm dying. Now he just like, man, you know what? I'm gonna just play it by myself. Watch this, man. I got it. Now the whole time I'm sitting here for 3-4 hours just watching him ball on the game. I'm like,
Must be fucking nice.
falling asleep and everything. I'm like, alright, yeah, you know. I'm like, yeah.
You're like, all right, I want to get out
I'm
of
like,
here.
yeah. You proved your point, man. You definitely proved your point. I'm not ready for this. I'm not ready for this yet.
Well, you know that
You
he
could have just told me that, though. You could have just told me that, man. It would have saved me some face, man. I've been sitting here watching you ball for 4 hours. You done made 3-4 transformations. You done got 3-5 upgrades. I'm like, I literally, when Modern Warfare 2 was out, I
You talking
literally-
shit, motherfucker?
I literally
You talking shit?
a little bit. I literally watched this man prestige
I asked
3
about the
times.
music. I asked about the music.
3 times. He prestige
I asked
3
him no
times.
question what you were going.
That's about the music. I told you I could hear everything in the bathroom. You talking shit? What's the music coming out? Fuck that shit.
Okay,
Fuck all that Call of Duty stats. They don't give a fuck about none of that. But yeah, I go hard. I'll fuck all y'all up.
yeah, shit, 15 minutes of Joy Behar and
City Morgue.
Cindy Moore will get you on your
Yeah, he
fucking
got a
ass.
t-shirt that says City Morgue. Last time I seen him, he had a shirt that said that shit. And I just sat there in the back of my mind with envy. I was like, God damn, that motherfucker nice.
Shout out Velo.
Nice little black.
Endorse me, man. Endorse me. Endorse us, man.
Yeah.
Damn.
Tired of sipping out of these cups.
Man.
Somebody endorse us.
Yeah, endorse the
Endorse
podcast.
us. Damn.
Yeah.
We support y'all.
Say, Tyus is the one that obviously introduced us to your music. He showed us a few of your videos not too long ago.
That's love.
And they were so fucking good.
Thanks, man. Thanks,
Yeah.
man. Because you know how I feel. Like, I honestly feel like I hate that I'm like, well, I don't hate, but I strongly dislike that I'm like this, man. Like, I really hate looking at my old work. Like, I could have a song that I just made, and probably a month later, and I hear it, I'd be like, I don't want to listen to that no more. Because then I'm going to start listening to it, I'm going to be critiquing the hell out of it. I'm going to be like, I could have said this bar different. I could have used my voice more in this one. I could have done a whole bunch of different things, and I just always keep critiquing my flow. So it's like, once I start hearing my old stuff, it's just like I can't stand it when they were like, my manager, we used to be at his house, man. We used to be getting drunk and shit. You know, be smoking, whole team over. He invites some girls over. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? We all in there smoking, parlaying, having a good time. Then he want to play my video. He was like, "Oh man, watch it. It's my boy right here. He'll play my video," and I'm just over there like cringing.
Oh yeah. There's nothing worse than having to watch your own shit with someone else.
Yeah, I'm over just cringing. Like,
Man, if you didn't want it either,
like, dude, like I didn't even want to do that like that, but I still put it out, and I'm like, So it just got to a point where it was nerve-wracking. I'm just like, man, but hell yeah, dude, like my music, bro. I really don't have a specific time of when I'm dropping the music.
But you've been working on music though?
Definitely for sure. It's been in the works for a long time. I'm just trying to, what he said earlier, just trying to put the puzzle pieces together in the right spots. Cause even it's one of them puzzle pieces to where I could change the position of the puzzle pieces and it would still make a picture. But that's not the picture that I want to paint yet. So therefore, I'm still waiting to put it all together before I finish, you know what I'm saying, and say, all right, this is what it's supposed to look like when it's done.
Well, we spreading love throughout this whole podcast. I'm going to go ahead and say it. If you ever did want to just perform at any point, 127 man, our homie Jacob or whatever, he's running that venue in Morgantown or whatever.
Oh, that's lit,
you know
man.
what I'm
Look,
saying?
that's crazy. You said Morgantown? Look, hold on. Shout out my homeboy GB Too Good, you know what I'm saying? MTA Don Shaw, you know what I'm saying? The whole MTA squad. MY the Fly Guy, you know what I'm saying? AKA Mr. Two Shoes, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, shout out Mr. Two Shoes.
KNS, you know what I'm saying? Like, bruh.
KRS-One.
You know what I'm saying? You silly, bro. Nah, but for real though, bro, like every year, you know what I'm saying? Like we throw a festival. You know what I'm saying? I can't. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna say we because we all, you know what I'm saying, be there together. I was unfortunate I couldn't make it last year, but this summer I'm definitely in that thing. But it's called the Balloons Barbecue. You know what I'm saying? Like. I just capped hard as hell right there.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Well,
no, because it's called the Booze and Bonfire.
Oh, okay.
You know what I'm saying? I just kept
you was
hard
talking
as
too
hell.
loud about the whole thing.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
I was like, look, you didn't have to do that.
Look, that's what's wrong. When you finesse this long in your life,
I've been
this what
watching
happens.
so many times. I wouldn't have been surprised. I would have been disappointed.
No, but for real though, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, he throws a festival every year, you know what I'm saying? Every summer it's called the Booze and Bonfire. You know what I'm saying? He has local artists, you know what I'm saying, from Glasgow, around Kentucky, you know what I'm saying? They come, they get to, you know what I'm saying, perform their shit. We have a stage and everything. You get to bring your own liquor, you know what I'm saying?
Cool. Hell yeah.
Yeah, you know.
Might bleep that out because we talking locations.
Oh yeah, true.
We're trying to make it hot for you this summer.
We'll just bleep it out. We won't take it out.
Edit that last part out.
Yeah.
Damn, see, that's dope. See, when they edited it out.
That's why I got these earphones.
No, but that's the cold part, because, you know, when you say shit like that in the interview and they edited it out, that'd be the hardest part, because, you know, when we was kids, when cartoons and they used to bleep it out on the Boondocks and stuff like on Robot Chicken, we'd be laughing harder than actually hearing the words.
Yeah.
That's a great point.
He says all the time.
That's why I was laughing about that fucking, like, boing earlier instead of like they were using a boing noise for the sensor. It was just funny as fuck.
That's why we need to record one tonight that we use instead of a beep, right? Because that's just generic. That's vanilla shit. We need something that's like specific to the podcast.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know what it is, but that'd be nice.
You know, it's crazy because we try to refrain from nostalgia on this podcast, but if I say,
bro,
literally, when me and him link up, that's all we talk about.
Yeah. It's hard not to speak about nostalgia,
that
bro.
was the best parts of our fucking life.
It was,
and
bro.
Me and him was talking about it earlier. We literally lived in life's prime.
Yeah,
we did.
It ain't gonna get better than that.
Like, oh my God, my brain almost...
Kids might feel that way, but maybe they might not. You wanna know why? Because they got these fucking phones
They
now.
can't feel that way, bro. They'll never understand how life really felt.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you know how older generations used to tell us when we was kids, oh, y'all don't know how lucky y'all are because we had it this hard and y'all got all this and blah, 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 blah. We was still living real life.
Well, even
we was using wood pencils. You know what I'm saying? We didn't get to use calculators.
But
you know what I'm saying? Like, we took paper tests. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's crazy, bro. Like, you see what I'm saying? That they taking tests on computers now.
I mean, yeah, when they cancel school, they still have to do school on the computer. And
iPhones came out when we were in middle school.
But but still, if I had a kid, I would not tell
you in 8th grade. I was in 7th grade, bro.
I wouldn't tell if I had a kid right now, though, I'm not gonna tell them that we had it hard.
Hell no. I'm gonna tell them that life was different.
Yeah.
Life was different.
Definitely,
but I'm not gonna say it was hard because there's always a way to. You know what I'm saying? There's always
for the most part, I got what I wanted growing up, so I can't tell you that it was hard.
You know what I'm saying?
I mean,
that's understandable.
I didn't have a cell phone at your fucking age, but I'm fucking glad I didn't.
I had a lot more than a fucking cell phone.
That's what I'm saying. Like, you know what I'm saying? I be telling my girlfriend that all the time. I don't mean to keep screwing up, but I just my back. You know what I'm saying? I just want to.
It's all good.
But
sometimes it needs to be a little bit later.
It's like I talk to my girlfriend sometimes, and me and her just talk about it, and we have conversations. I tell her, I'm like, kids just don't know how lucky they are, and I'm like, not even to a standpoint of how old folks used to say we were lucky. Like, these new kids are real deal lucky.
That's true.
Because stuff that our parents didn't know, we didn't get to go and just get on the phone and look it up. We had to wait until we went to school, and then the teacher tell us, and then, okay, we got to understand that. That's cool because our parents don't know everything. I mean, nobody knows everything.
Yeah.
But you know what I'm saying? It would be nice to have some access to something that would help me get a common understanding of what I need to accomplish.
Because obviously you're an exemption, because I've seen you get like hella thoughtful gifts for Preston and stuff like that. But it seems like for most adults and shit like that, they can't think of a gift to process a gift to a child other than an electronic, because they feel like toys are outdated because they don't really go and play at parks and shit like that. Like, that's what their kid would ask for first.
And that's kind of and that's sad, bro.
Like a phone before they ask.
Just think about it. I know we've all came to this point in our lives when we was in high school. You was looking at the middle schoolers, and you were like, "There's no way we were this small when we was kids." Like, we were in middle school not too long ago. I know I wasn't this small, but maybe because I'm this older, I may have looked that small to them. But I just don't see it that way. Then on top of that, there's so much different things that they doing. Like, kids now are learning math, reading, science, all types of different ways from ways that we learn, which is kind of crazy because, well, I ain't going to say it's crazy because that's dismissive, but I'm going to say it's odd because the same thing happened to us, to our parents. Like, our parents learned a whole different system from we did. Now these new kids is learning a different way from we are. But it's almost like, is there a separation being created on purpose, or is it because we realizing the errors in the way that we used to being taught, and now we're trying to correct it? Or I don't know.
But when do y'all think
something?
When do y'all think they gonna get it right though? Because let's be honest. Because how many times have you used any of that shit in your regular life? You're not unless it's some. I mean, history class is cool.
Reading, writing. That's done.
I guess actually, let me not be so close-minded about it and try to look at it from a wider perspective and just be like, okay, so maybe they teach you all this like the history shit, maybe because you had like aspirations of like being a lawyer type shit, and you kind of know your shit about like cases and stuff like that. So
and
maybe,
then like you gotta learn about culture.
So maybe that might be why they teach you shit.
Yeah,
but at the same time, like I ain't never had to use a fucking variable in a number at a job yet.
Hold on.
There ain't no AX.
Hold on.
Ain't no AX to give you change,
Hold on, bro. Hold on, bro. G, and this is why I just low key just like I had to look at the people. I had to look at the people, and I had to look in space, and I had to look at y'all. Bro, we really do use everything that these motherfuckers teach us in school. We just don't know it. See, what they don't tell you is a lot of the shit that we learn in school is a fucking metaphor, bro. Like, think about it, bro. Math. Okay, 2 + 2 is 4. We know this. But all that algebra, all this extra blah, 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 rah shit, all them shits is fucking variables, bro. This shit is different. That's a different segment of life, bro. You gotta think about it. You know how people always say it's chess, not checkers?
Mike. Boom, boom.
Oh, my bad. Sorry about that. But you know how they say it's always chess, not checkers?
Yeah.
Okay, so think about it like this. Okay, we in school and we learn math, this and that, and then we be like, okay, when I was in kindergarten, y'all told me letters and numbers couldn't go together. Now I'm in high school and y'all telling me it's called algebra. So was I a genius when I was a kid, or was y'all just stupid for waiting to tell me that I was right the whole time now? You know what I'm saying? I used to feel like it, but then I had to peep though. I'm like, okay, I'm not going to use this in real life when I pay my bills or nothing. But I know if I'm going to make money and I'm trying to be a business person and I have my business of my own, I know that a lot of things can happen with me having my own business.
Yeah.
Those are variables. You know what I'm saying? Those are variables. Because, like, they can affect the equation unless I do something about them already.
Let me tell you something. I guarantee you.
Right, he always hits me with
There's
this.
only 2%
Since we was kids,
there's
he always
only
do it.
2% of motherfuckers are thinking like that. They gotta see the variable right there, right then and there, for them to feel like they're actually applying what they learned in school to real life, and they don't see that.
That is
a great
very
point
true.
Yeah.
People
I
don't
can't
think
deny that.
like it. There's a lot of stupidity in the fucking world,
Especially
bro.
nowadays.
And you know they don't apply
You
it
right
like that.
though.
Nowadays
That's
it's
wild,
so
ain't it though?
fucking ridiculous.
Think about it, y'all. Like, we all intelligent individuals. But think about it.
So I
when
agree.
people get in large masses of groups, they are fucking idiots. Like, why? Like, think about think about when if I guarantee y'all, if the LA Rams win the Super Bowl, you're gonna see shit on fire in Los Angeles.
Okay, so we have
People
to
gonna
watch
burn
the
shit
Super
on
Bowl
fire.
now.
Oh yeah, by the way, Super Bowl is
This
this
gonna be-
upcoming
this is
Sunday.
gonna be
So we'll be
way
filming this.
far past
Obviously,
the Super Bowl. I feel like
yeah.
right?
Hold on. It will be past the Super Bowl. So
Facts.
just so you know, but it was a great game. They won. Fantastic. One of the
Rock-
greatest games
The
of all
Rock
time.
just needs to go the fuck on somewhere.
Shout out
do
Joe
something-
Burrow,
go-
you know what I'm
go do
saying?
something else.
Joe Shiesty,
Go
Joe
home.
Brr, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, he did that for
Joe
Harambe. Cincinnati. Huh, who they?
But yeah, sorry. I just wanted to make sure that we got that in there. What were you saying, Tyus?
I forgot.
So yeah, you said we got to watch the Super Bowl for.
Yeah, we definitely do, just because we mentioned it in all these podcasts
Yeah.
that we've done in the past.
I haven't
few
watched
days,
the Super Bowl in a few years, so I'm definitely down for it.
Look,
Yeah.
you haven't missed a fucking thing.
Really?
I promise you, you
Yeah.
haven't missed nothing. Well, I ain't gonna lie. Did you watch the Patriots Falcons Super Bowl game? You
Maybe.
missed one. Tom Brady's comeback.
So
Patriots
yeah, maybe
comeback.
I'm biased. Maybe I'm biased or something. But NFL
He was down
comebacks.
28-3.
What the fuck?
Oh yeah,
Came back and won.
Legend.
Yeah.
Go.
but I don't know.
Shout out Tom Brady.
Like I said,
Man,
maybe
TB12 forever.
maybe I'm biased, but I just feel like NFL comebacks are so much more believable to be rigged than an NBA comeback. Even though I know it's kind of like the same type of deal.
Look, I promise you, bro, it's not true. I'm going to tell you why, bro. You remember, you know what I'm saying? I play high school football. Now, I know it's not the fucking NFL. I know it's not even college ball. But I'm telling you, bro, whenever it's the fourth quarter and your team might be up a touchdown, or y'all might be even up 3, y'all might be even up 1. But if the other team has got momentum, they could have started on the 5-yard line. But if they just ran 7 plays and they marching down the field, now you sitting there on defense like, how are they starting to move the ball like this all of a sudden? Like, that question runs across your mind. So now you over here like, what are we doing wrong now? Like, we was just locking them up all game. Now all of a sudden they coming back. They doing all this. It's almost like how what Pat Mahomes did whenever they played the Houston Texans a couple years ago. Whenever Pat Mahomes went to the Super Bowl, you know what I'm saying? They was down 20-some points, came all the way back, and won by 14.
Pat Mahomes.
Shout out Pat Mahomes.
Pat Mahomie.
My homie.
Mahomie.
Alright, so
Even if they did win by 14, I don't feel like that was accurate.
I'm
but
going to ask
they
a
won the
random
game.
question because
Yes.
I know how you feel about it because obviously it's more catered to our style of music.
Alright.
But what do you guys think about chopped and screwed music?
I love it.
Chopped and screwed music, and if you don't know what chopped and screwed music
I
is,
do not know what that is.
I know.
Chopped and screwed.
Have you ever heard of
I didn't
DJ
know. I didn't
Screw?
know. The reason I asked is
No.
because I figured, like, if you didn't know or whatever, I was just wondering if they made like chopped and screwed versions of rock, metal, whatever.
They
Because I never looked into that. But still, if you don't know what chopped and screwed is, and if nobody knows what chopped and screwed
Yes,
is,
I've not heard of that, so let's...
it's pretty much a
DJ Decker and Decker.
It's pretty
Pick
much
it
a
up at
regular-
Home Depot.
It's pretty much a regular. It's pretty much a regular song, but it's like slowed and
Yeah.
reverb, like
Yeah,
more
it's
more
hella
more
slow,
focus,
so the-
more focus on the lyrics and more like the instruments and the beats or whatever
So it's
the melody
something
is
that people
slowed
do to
down.
music. It's not a genre of music.
It's
Right.
It's what they do in the genre
Like
of music.
like the song
okay.
like the song I was playing before we started.
Yeah.
Spinach, you can't take it with your broke ass. Like that
Mhm.
was a chop, not slop. I mean, they do weird ass fucking.
You know what I'm
versions
saying?
of it,
Because for real, like, okay, I'm a hip hop head too. You know what I'm saying? He listens. I ain't gonna lie. He puts me on so much new music, man.
and it's funny because there's so
crazy.
many people that say that. Like I'm not
Like
I'm not
I
bragging.
love
I'm not
riding in the
bragging.
car with him
I say
because
I'm-
I always hear some new
I
fly
say,
music.
I'm not
like,
bragging.
who
Females
is
that
this?
date me tell me that's like one of the best traits about being around me is because whenever we smoke or whatever, I just always got some shit that.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Out the woodwork, he
whatever
knows
the
it
mood
too.
is.
He knows it.
I got.
You can tell he
it's
knows
the
it.
same as with you then, because Blake's put everyone on since inception that we know onto more music than
Give me
anyone
some, then, because not too many people.
You know what I'm saying?
Not too many people have good ears like that. I mean, I wish we were the ones making this music, but you know what I'm saying. at least we know where it's at.
That's how I feel about all my favorite songs. All the ones I love the most, I'm like, I wish I would have wrote this.
Yeah, for sure. I ain't
Like,
gonna lie.
that's the thing though. Like, he always found the fire music. I did too, but it was always the different type of fire music.
I have
You know what I'm saying? Like, okay, like growing up, okay, of course we both listen to rock. I mean, not rock, but rap and all that other shit. But we also listen to rock and all that other shit too.
We have no choice.
We didn't have no
Yeah,
choice.
exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, we had, first off, we had different friends. You know what I'm saying? Like, our school, they had so many. Like, I remember when we was in high school, they called our high school Foreign Central. Because that's how many foreign kids you used to have.
Man.
You know what I'm saying? Like for real.
They
bro.
weren't
Like,
lying, though.
I
Yeah.
can't even make this up. Like, even in
Any
elementary
child that was
school,
born
like,
was probably going to our school.
yeah, for real.
And we
like,
had a whole diploma dedicated to
Dead
foreign
ass.
people that moved here.
Serious
and
shit.
they need a easier high school path type shit.
We used to live over there by Warren Central.
Yeah, I know.
And I don't know if this is racist or not, but
Yeah.
there's a large number of Bosnians over there.
no, for real.
I mean,
Like,
over
no.
there by the
Like,
water park, they probably still all over
Yeah,
there.
yeah,
No,
exactly.
I ain't
for
trying
real,
to
like-
rat y'all out.
Yeah,
No, we're not doing that.
You know what I'm saying? No, because we damn near know all of them. You know what I'm saying? We went to school.
We went to school with
Yeah.
all
You know
of
what I'm
them.
saying?
I
That's
lived
what I'm
over there
saying.
for a
Like, we
little
know
bit.
them. You know what I'm saying? Like, but that's true, though. You know what I'm saying? That's where a lot of them live. You know what I'm saying? Like, I ain't, like, they live everywhere. You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of them lived in the projects with us, too. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
It just, they was scattered everywhere, just like everywhere else.
Yeah.
But there was just a lot that just so happened.
And I mean, on
There was
top-
a lot that everybody knew that lived in the water
And I mean, on
park.
top
I'll
of
put
that,
it that
that's
way.
all we did was play like wrestling games, played
Yeah,
fucking NFL
Tony
Street
Hawk,
and shit.
you know what I'm
no
saying?
dominated
Tony
We
Hawk.
NFL.
played Madden, you know what I'm saying?
And I mean,
NFL Street.
he knows about the infamous bookcase that I have full of wrestling DVDs.
Yeah,
If
all that.
I
you know
wish
what
I
I'm
would
saying?
have just stayed
So we
patient.
learning all the rock songs, all
'cause
the,
I mean,
everything,
I
man.
used to have wrestling DVDs. Right?
Oh, yeah,
Hell
so
yeah.
do I.
Okay, see, I know how like they used to start off like
Look,
before
how
hit
you see
play,
how y'all
whatever the
video
theme
game
song was.
cases, y'all DVD cases and video game cases. That was his video game case. When
No,
we was
you're doing too much with that one. That
No,
was-
I'm talking about the first.
It
I'm
was
talking
a
about
little-
the first two top.
they
No,
were like these. They were like these.
No, but
no,
he's
but
talking
I'm saying look over there.
the
I'm
first
saying
top
the first top two. I'm saying though it was like them. You just had them stacked up, but you had hella
yeah, I mean,
games.
I had,
though.
Yeah, yeah.
I was like, you had that many games.
I know,
Trust
you
me.
never said that,
Bro.
He's known us for a while now, and he's never said that he used to be a collector, like with a bookshelf and shit. Hell yeah.
I just never thought of it that way because I never asked for that bookshelf. They just gave
He
it to me
didn't.
because
Oh, yeah.
Like,
they were just giving me.
we didn't read
nice to have.
books.
They was giving
It
me.
is.
Yeah, they was giving me a lot of
We didn't
DVDs
read books.
anytime I
Like,
asked for them.
we hated reading.
Yeah.
We knew how to read. We felt like knowing how to read. All right, why would I read if I know how to read? We felt like reading was training to teach you how to read. But you know what I'm saying. Later on, we understood that it was fundamental.
But as an
thinking.
adult, I feel like I've missed out a lot by not reading.
Me
Because
too.
you gain out
Me
on
too.
a
Yeah,
lot
I
of
did.
knowledge from reading.
I did a lot of reading in my spare time that most people just didn't know about just because I was real cool with Cody, bro.
I believe.
Shout
Yeah,
out-
yeah.
and
Shout out Cody
to my man.
Kessler.
Shout out to my man Cody.
Yeah, shout
'cause
out
he did
Cody.
He had a whole lot of bullying and shit growing up or whatever. But
I
now
ain't
he's
even
a
gonna say
fucking
it was-
lawyer in New York.
I
and
can't even
nobody
say it was-
take that shit away from him. Cause ain't nobody else really doing that shit.
I can't
So
even
shout out to
say.
Cody.
I can't
Cody,
even
fuck
say.
that is.
I can't even say it was bullying. What I would say is, it was more of was like, you don't have to be timid around us. You know what I'm saying?
I
like,
mean, people
because
wanted to
think
be
about it.
social. He wanted to read a book. There was nothing wrong with that.
Yeah.
Like, cause like think about it.
Back then, there was something wrong.
Like think about it, bro. Like when we was like back then when we was all young, Cody would be reading a book while everybody's about to go outside and play, and we like, Cody, we've been in school all day. Why do you want to read a book now?
Because he was
you got all time to be
Because-
at home and read a book.
because-
come on, let's go outside,
Because
bro.
he was working smarter, not harder. You know how the fuck
Yeah.
we had to hustle.
Exact-
You know how we had to hustle in fucking elementary school. You had to read them books for AR points.
Yeah.
He was reading Harry Potter books.
So
all you had to do was
13,
pass
15 points.
pass one of those tests, and you didn't have to
So
do
really,
shit for
the
the rest
moral
of
of
the
the
month.
For
story,
the rest of the month.
moral of the story is Cody is a snail when it comes to fucking school.
Oh
He just
yeah, we
grinds
was
that
all
shit.
rabbits. He was the
And I feel like
snail.
motherfuckers just
We
fucking
was
with
all
him
rabbits.
because
He was the turtle.
Yeah,
Facts.
motherfuckers
I can't
fucking
even
with
like.
them because
Yeah.
they felt insulted. People
Right.
that's in higher grades ain't reading 800-page books.
You feel me, bro?
Wait,
Well,
800?
I might be.
No, he was reading
Harry
them.
Potter books.
We
might-
was in
Harry
5th
Potter books are pretty
grade.
long. It might
Oh,
not
yeah,
be,
yeah, I
might not
think
be
they-
800 pages. Might be like 400, 600 pages.
No,
but
but
still,
he got
we were
up
in the
to
third
those.
grade and he was reading them shits.
Yeah.
He got up to
So-
those.
Oh,
No,
that's
I remember.
He read them all.
He read all of them.
He read them all by the time before we even made it to a middle school.
He
See,
read.
and as a
He
kid,
read
though-
the books before the movies came out and told you how the whole movie was gonna pan out.
I'm gonna send this podcast to him just so he knows. Like, well, you got your flowers, man. Like,
Yeah, like
yeah,
for real,
give
Cody,
Cody-
you a
I'm
goat
telling you,
for real,
I'm
bro.
telling you, bro.
Cody's a
Everybody
goat.
else is
I
giving
ain't
me shit,
gonna
bro.
lie,
but
bro.
I
Cody-
always seen it.
Cody's always he was real deal boy genius. He was a boy
Yeah,
genius.
for real.
Jimmy Neutron.
Yeah, Jimmy Neutron.
He was
Yeah.
a real deal boy.
Shout out to him. He always used to have the wrestling games before I could get them for Christmas. So I always let me
Oh,
used to get
that
us-
dude.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay,
Yeah.
okay.
And
You told
And
me
he
about
would
that.
always have the new games before I would get the new games.
Yeah.
So like I'm like, cool, now I can go over cuz house and play the game.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Then I have some games that he be like,
Who
oh,
also
you like
lived
that?
up the street. Shout out Cody. I'm saying like
He did.
everybody,
Right up the
everybody I'm
street.
cool with and still talk to, or family wise.
We all lived on the same bus route.
So close.
Same bus route. Shout
It's
out
the-
Charlie,
It's the craziest
Rob, Norm. You know what I'm
So
saying?
if that's the case, I got a question for you then, because I ask it on every episode.
Okay.
Do you have a favorite video game? Like, what's your favorite video game of all time?
All time.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Got to narrow it down, or if you got like a top 3, I'll take that.
shit. Yeah, top three.
Okay,
are fine.
top 3. Number 1, Madden. Number 1.
Give a year.
Number 1.
Give a year.
I can't really give a year because you
Yes,
know.
you can, bro. That's when you think about it, when you think about the ones that we used to play on the 360 compared to right now, I mean, I know the ones right now.
That's
are
why
all,
I said I can't. Cause
awesome.
that little rewind stuff, I hated that.
Yeah.
But you know, we played on all man.
That's all the
so
fuck
we
I
didn't
can
do
think
that.
about when I said that. That's the first thing I thought about.
But like, yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like, but reason why I say I can't give a year on Madden is because, like, you know how people say that Michael Jordan's impact on basketball was big.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? John Madden, he just passed not too long ago.
R.I.P.
But the reason why he made the Madden game was so that people could understand the game of football. That's why whenever you go to the practice and to go to the tutorials, you got the cover 2, cover 3, all the defenses, all the offenses you could think of, and how you supposed to run them, how you supposed to defend them. You know what I'm saying? He just wanted people to understand how football was, how you supposed to play it. You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of people are not going to want to watch bowling if they don't know how to bowl. Not people going to watch baseball if they don't know how to play baseball.
You think there's a science to bowling? Which there is. I ain't gonna discredit that because I've seen some motherfuckers do some crazy shit when they
Right.
play shots.
You know what I'm saying? Look, see, that's the cold part. That's why I love this fucking podcast. That's the point I was getting at, bro. That's genius in everything. But a lot of people can't recognize that,
That's
bro.
because they don't dedicate themselves to the craft.
Cody had like them book smart genius, bro. Like the academics type genius. Not saying that people who have the athletic don't have that, but those who have the athletic genius, here's what I mean by that. There's people who are shorter than me that can go up and vertically windmill and dunk the basketball.
Oh yeah.
They got knocked out recently
now,
too.
there's
Robinson.
There's something in their brain. There's something in their brain, in their body, or something that can make them process how to jump that high to do that. But yeah, I'm taller than them, and I would have a harder time doing it. You know what I'm saying? But they doing it with ease. What are you gonna say then? Oh, he just jumped higher than you. No, it's not just that, bro. You know what I'm saying?
He ate his Wheaties for a month straight. So.
Yeah, man. Shout out to Wheaties, man. Wheaties the fucking goat. I honestly have never had a. I don't know how to taste.
Me neither.
Yeah.
I haven't had a bowl.
Can I
of
use the
Wheaties.
restroom?
Yeah. Hey, that's the first. The first guest pee break. Hey, let's go.
Breaking barriers out here.
Okay, so
Hold on. Is it this one, the left one?
Yeah.
The right one?
all the way to the back.
Okay, cool.
alright. So we got 51 minutes right now.
All right, we can do this.
All right, so now he's in the bathroom. What's the worst thing about Kelton?
What's the worst thing about him? Damn.
Stirring the pot.
The worst thing. The
Mixing
worst
it.
thing about him.
Shout out Taylor if you watch this.
Yeah. Shout out Slayer Sluckinator or whatever the fuck.
Smoke then Jeeb, then a cig.
I don't know, man. I've had too much to drink. I guess I ain't feeling negative. I can't think of anything.
Hey, maybe that's a good thing.
That's a good
anything,
positive.
Anything bad other than the fact like that I only see him like once every fucking blue moon.
I just gotta say,
and that's under my door.
situational, not personal.
yeah. I just want to say one thing about this podcast is that not every episode's negative.
No.
This is probably the most positive, insightful, inspirational podcast we've had so far.
Yeah. Enough of the pussy shit.
Enough of the pussy
I'm
shit.
positive that
Yeah,
you're a
fuck
bitch.
this! We don't fuck shit now! Yeah!
Alright,
You know what I'm
so
saying?
We got 2 minutes before the.
Oh, that's gonna be loud on the fucking headphones.
So where's the cards at?
What a cause that, Blake? What a
As
cause.
a matter of fact, everybody's up. Everybody's up today, right?
Uh-oh.
Because who did the call last night?
Except for
Who did the call last night?
Post.
Austin.
Oh, that's true.
So you're exempt. So us three, you get to ask us the question.
Okay.
So you have to get the cards, and we weren't prepared for them. I'm
And
not sure where they're
I
at.
do not know where they're at.
I think they're over there.
These local places are lame, though. I ain't gonna stunt you.
Yeah. The pink ones are the ones you want.
There we go. Oh, thank you, my man.
No problem.
Or we could do sports if you guys want to try sports this time.
Yeah, I don't
Because
mind.
I feel like I would have better knowledge of it than Austin.
Okay. Which one are the sport?
Just keep the cards because
we have to
remember how we play.
Which is... This is going to happen on every episode.
Two cards. Two cards.
Right.
Winner. First winner, bye. Second, sudden death. Winner, bye. Loser. That's the call.
Who wants to get the yellow cards?
What
Oh,
yellow
we're not
cards?
doing the yellow ones.
That's the sports.
No, the orange or the sports.
Oh, well, orange. Where are they at?
They're up there as well.
Oh my god.
Sorry.
That's the beauty of having long arms and legs, man.
Alright,
You
so
know
it's
what I'm saying? A lot
one
of
of
stuff
each?
is just a quick.
One of each or just sports?
Let's just try sports first.
Alright,
So you're reading for all three of us.
this one is company logos and it's sports, alright?
Okay. Excuse me.
Which big retailer got rid of the star in its logo but added a giant starburst at the end of its name in 2008?
A giant starburst?
Yeah.
Astros.
I was gonna say that, but go ahead.
Starburst.
Is that right?
It says Walmart.
I thought this was sports.
Right.
You just asked a sports team, didn't you?
About candy.
I read it out. Okay. Which big retailer got rid of the star in its logo but added a giant starburst at the end of its name in 2008? And it's Walmart. So that one just doesn't make
Oh, you talking about Converse?
Are you reading the right line?
any... Yeah, it's the first one.
Is it Converse?
It's the first one.
I am.
Right?
That is so fucking weird.
It's so weird.
Can I read it? Can I read it if you don't mind? The first one. Which big retailer got rid of
Oh,
the
he said
Starburst?
retail. I thought I heard team for some fucking.
Yeah, I did too.
Which big
That's why I said the Astros.
Retailer.
Yeah, big.
You said company
I still
sports
would've-
logos.
I still would have
That's
never
why
got
it
that.
said company logos. My
I heard me
bad.
fucking up. Which big retailer
I ain't gonna
got
lie.
rid
This
of the
part we might as well
star
just keep
in its
we
logo
be
but
so
added a
organized
giant
with having regular
starburst?
conversations. Like, look,
Okay, here we go.
Just let the clusterfuck be at the end.
All right, here we go. We got this one. This one will be good. This
Chop
one's
it out if it gets
I
too
mean, it
long,
makes
though.
it fun.
This one's it makes it to me. Anyone that's out there that's gonna shit on it, it's fun. So fuck out of here.
Yeah,
Yeah,
right.
we're having
Yeah.
fun. Fuck
Man,
you.
fuck you.
Yeah.
And your creator.
We get more notoriety. We'll clean it up a little bit, but right now we do whatever the fuck we want to.
All right. Which team won its sixth Super Bowl in 2009 and as of 2015 holds the record for most Super Bowl wins?
The Patriots.
No, it's the Pittsburgh Steelers.
Well, he would fucking know that. But good. So I could.
He got so sad.
So
It's my favorite football team.
yeah, it's his favorite football team, but.
So he,
Yeah, it felt
I'm
unfair.
glad
It
you
really
guys-
did feel
I'm glad
unfair.
you
That's why I
guys
really didn't
somehow-
want to do
I don't
sports.
have to hold the rules back. This is what we were doing.
so he's exempt now.
Yeah, pretty much the loser of this whole competition has to make a phone call to a random business, and we promote the podcast there. It's not really like a punishment or nothing like that, but we just do this little trivia game, I guess, to get the money's worth out of these cards.
Oh, no, fuck that. I want to do that. I don't even care if I lost or won.
Oh, you want to do it anyway?
Hell yeah, I'm the guest. I want to do that. Who do I call? Who?
Oh shit. Okay.
I've been.
All right.
I'll
Oh,
figure
you already have a name?
I'll
guess
figure it
that's
out in a
another
minute.
one,
Yeah. Just ask more questions. Somebody gonna be a loser today. Either way.
Okay. All right.
So now it's just me and you, right?
Yeah.
Because he got
Yeah.
it right. Okay.
Fuck it. This one.
Yeah.
But he's still gonna make the phone call. But now we're just doing trivia for fun.
We're just doing trivia.
Fuck it.
Fuck
Yeah,
it.
fuck
Who
it.
cares?
All right. All right. You guys ready for this?
Oh, I'm ready.
How many white squiggly loops appear on the top of every single Hostess cupcake? 7, 8, or 9?
Oh, 8?
I'm trying to think in my head.
I mean, he answered, so I don't even know.
I'm gonna say 9.
7.
Ty's got that one.
Oh.
It's 7 loops on a Hostess
Okay.
cupcake.
I ain't never counted them shit.
Damn, I thought the last
But
two,
hey.
I thought because the first two don't count as a
Before
loop
we
because
make
they're
this
half
call-
loops, so I thought they made a whole loop.
Before we make this call, only the real ones know. Near my mother. Actually, I ain't gonna snitch, but motherfuckers
You're on
know.
the table.
Hold on.
Oh yeah, I
don't-
can't get on you for knocking on that.
Look, I don't mean to get on. I don't mean to cut you off, but right now you look like a Ugandan general.
A Ugandan.
You like a Ugandan gun player.
All right, so then
Like-
I guess
like a
I guess
plug
now this is
on-
where you pop up the picture of Coney 2012.
Yeah, Cody. Oh, man, that dude. Fuck.
but yeah.
Fuck Coney, bro. He wasn't even real, bro. We had to do research projects on that motherfucker. He
Who's
wasn't even
we?
real.
I didn't do
Nigga, when
shit.
Well, fuck you then.
I didn't do shit.
Because I had to do it. Fuck you.
But yeah.
Fuck your teacher.
Back to the statement at hand. We were talking about a fucking, what were we talking about? A ding dong?
Yeah, or a Hostess cupcake.
A Hostess
Yeah,
cupcake.
there's
All right.
7 loops.
Shout out to the motherfucking bread store. And the real ones know what the bread store is.
Yes.
The real ones know what was in that bread store. All kind of bread. All kind of pastries.
All of them.
Oh my.
All of them.
Oh my
Singles.
God.
They were
Singles.
so good.
Debbie
I don't know the
cakes,
bread store here.
Twinkies.
I
Chocolate
don't know what the
donuts,
actual name was.
powdered
My
donuts,
mom
all
kind of
that.
ghetto as hell sometimes, so she
Oh.
called it the bread store, and it's not what it was called. But
The bakery outlet. That's
yeah, the
what it's
bakery
called.
outlet is what it was called. But
Shout out to Bakery Outlet. If you know,
the
you know.
cakes,
If you know,
all
you
the
know.
cakes, all the honey buns. and shit.
Gordon
But let me-
Ave,
let me look up
Skyway.
another.
I'd say I got more if you
That's
want me to
It was
bear.
on the corner of Gordon Avenue and Skyway. It's right by the
competition.
Junior Food Store, right across the street from Teresa's.
But
If you're
since
from Bowling Green, you know your history, you know it was there.
my man over
I
here
miss DNF.
likes Pittsburgh,
Oh, you want, you want to call someone in Pittsburgh?
Call the
Paul.
bread store in Pittsburgh.
Call Kevin Hart. God damn it.
now how am I going to do that?
Nah, he's from Pennsylvania. He's from Pennsylvania. I know he's in Philly, and I know I'm a Pittsburgh fan. But call Kevin. I want him to remember. Always remember.
Okay.
Big Ben used to kick Philly's ass all the time. I know you don't have his number.
Remember, let's go over the bullet points of this phone call. You cannot
Big
get
Ben.
you're not gonna get on there and talk shit, alright? First off.
Oh yeah, I wasn't gonna talk no shit. Can I hit that though? Can I hit
But,
that vape?
yes.
That vape looks like. What kind of vape is this?
Are we talking Big Ben Wallace or no?
Ben
Ben
Roethlisberger.
Roethlisberger. Ben
Yeah.
Roethlisberger.
Sorry,
Yeah.
bud.
So
Ben Wallace is my guy.
you'll tell him.
Hey, shout out to Ben Wallace though. That Detroit
We were talking
team-
earlier about jerseys.
That Detroit
The
team.
amount
was
of money that I
That was
would
probably
spend.
that's top 5. I don't know. I can't say top 5 because I haven't seen that much basketball yet. But I for sure know that's top 10 defense all time. Nobody scored
he
more
has
than
said that for
70.
years.
Nobody
Yeah.
scored more than 70 points on them that season.
That's insane.
Come on, man.
Yeah.
Come on now.
When I was a kid, I thought he was like the fucking
The
man.
dude, like
Yeah.
there was nobody that was touching him.
Like he was the pinnacle
when,
of badass.
when they
to me.
beat the Lakers, and I'm a Lakers fan, he would tell you he's a Spurs fan. That's how opposite we are.
Yeah.
When we was growing up, he had NBA jams. I was love
what I
playing with
love
Shaq.
most
You
is
know what I'm
that
saying?
he
He was
didn't
playing with the
block the
Spurs,
ball.
bro. Like I swear to God, like that's what I'm saying. Like that shit was amazing.
You ain't gotta tell me. I love Ben Wallace.
Yeah.
He was bad.
He wouldn't block the ball. He'd
Shout out
swat the
2K5.
motherfucker.
He's
I
Oh,
love
that's such
that
a
shit.
good
Third
cover.
row it.
Shout out to K5.
That's a great cover.
And the
It really
motherfucker could
was.
score too.
Yeah.
Like
He get to the cup. He couldn't shoot free throws though. That's the only bad part about it.
he was great everywhere else. He didn't need him.
I know.
No, I'm extremely
No,
biased.
Richard Hamilton and Tayshaun Prince.
Oh yeah.
That was a great wing setup.
As a kid, to me, that was the greatest team of all time.
Mm-hmm.
Like the
And you-
03, 04
And you
Pistons,
were
like that
in
era.
Minnesota
Isn't that what it
during
was,
that
right?
time.
Yeah.
Yeah. To
To me,
me,
that was the greatest.
to
team
me,
of all
when
time.
Shaq and Kobe three-peated, that was the greatest team to me of all time.
Yeah, no, I can see that. But for some reason, Ben
Like,
Wallace. Like,
but
he
no.
was-
What
don't
I'm
know.
saying is, when Ben and them beat Shaq and Kobe, bro, you can ask him. I cried in his mama's living room, bro. I cried in his mama's living room when the last game ended and the finals was officially over. I cried in the living room, bro. I was devastated. And
Tragic.
then next year, a man by the name of LeBron James got drafted.
LeBron James.
Man, I had never had my phone blow up as much as the Spurs blowing the fucking championship in 2013.
Y'all got y'all revenge though.
I had to leave B-Dubs pissed off with my phone blowing up with so many LOLs and phone
Look,
calls.
when he got
I
his
was so
revenge,
Rub it in
pissed
your
the
face.
fuck off.
when
We
he got
had
his
the- We
revenge,
had the game. The game was over. We had the championship right there, and they came back in like 28 seconds, and we blew the whole fucking thing.
when Ray Allen
Broke
hit
my
that three,
goddamn heart.
then Chris Bosh got that block and it went to overtime, and then they won in overtime. I knew you was pissed, bro. I knew you was. That's why I didn't message
man.
you. Because you wasn't there. Man, he ain't about to call me and cuss me out. He know where I live. He gonna
Lee
pull
was
up.
there. Lee was there that day because we were double dating with our girls, bro.
Oh,
watching
God,
watching at his girl's house. I was like, oh my god, man. I had to go. I took a walk up the fucking street, bro. I was fucking pissed. Like I was heated.
Man,
Go as a
Favorite
nut.
Spurs player of all time?
Oh, what's his fucking name? Ginobili.
I like that.
I like that answer. I really
He
do.
was able to pull it off.
I really do like that answer. I ain't
And
gonna lie, but I'm
cliche
gonna tell you one better.
What?
I'm gonna tell you one better. Tim Duncan.
That would have been a cliche answer.
See,
though,
that's
so.
what I was gonna say.
So I
I just
respect
gotta
that answer.
defend myself real quick.
Okay.
Okay. Tim Duncan is one of the GOATs, right? He's one of the all-time greats. Tyus even has influenced me even more by showing me his highlights and shit over the years, right?
By the way, I love that One Piece tat.
Oh, thank you very much. But if I would have chose Tim Duncan,
Yeah.
I was gonna think that both of you have been like, this motherfucker doesn't know what the fuck he's talking about. He just,
I would've-
he
I
just
would've
knows-
been
he
like,
just
No,
knows a
you
basic-
definitely know what the fuck you talking about.
I would've went with it, but I'm
you
like,
gotta
you got
think
somebody
Tim
else?
Duncan has got to be the best, probably the best fundamental player we've ever seen. Like when it comes to like using your real deal Tim Duncan wasn't the strongest. He wasn't the biggest.
Yeah.
But he was definitely going to give you 30 if you need.
Yeah, motherfuckers used to kill me. He's born. I don't give a fuck. We win 60 games.
Right.
We win 60 games.
Do you know how many games he's won by
Like,
using the
bro.
fucking backboard, bro? The backboard?
Like, they fucking crazy.
He is the reason why the bank is open. He's the reason why you can rob it. He showed you that you can rob the bank. Bro, he came in and took Admiral's spot. Oh, my bad. I'm sorry. He came in and took the Admiral's spot, bro. Come on, David Robinson, bro. Be serious with yourself, bro. He's all-time great.
Yeah, see, that was my third choice. Is because I used to pick him all the time when we had the first...
NBA Street Fighter 2.
Yeah,
That's what I'm
yeah,
saying, bro.
I used to pick him every time.
And you see how they had Tim Duncan's rating on there. It was
Yeah.
low as hell because he was
Wait,
young, bro.
Speaking of the Spurs, one of my greatest memories in my life was seeing the Spurs play when I was a kid. I seen the Timberwolves versus the Spurs, and it was like
That's when
David
KG
Robinson's
played.
he's
last year, I think,
Oh, man.
with the Spurs.
Dang.
And Tim
KG
Duncan
and
like
Stephen
walked right
Marbury
past,
played
and he was
together.
like high-fiving all the kids and shit.
Oh, man.
And
That would have been a crazy thing to see.
I was going to use the bathroom, and somehow, right as they were walking through, I met Ron Porter. And he, like, signed, like, I had a card of his, and he signed it for me, and he was cool as shit.
Oh, man.
That's tough.
Goddamn.
I didn't
That's
even know that
tough.
shit. What the fuck?
That's tough.
I was on the
man.
honor roll in school, and I won.
Oh,
Because of being
tickets
on
to
the
it?
honor roll, they gave me tickets to go to a Timberwolves game. And so I got to go, and that was the one. And, like, Tim Duncan is so fucking huge in person.
Oh, yeah.
Look,
I don't know.
dude.
Jesus
you-
Christ.
I believe
Patrick
you.
Ewing.
Hey, and basketball.
You feel me? Like, you play basketball? You this big? Like, you feel me? Like, I believe it because you remember when Frank Jr. told us when he went to Cleveland and he seen LeBron and them play. Bruh, LeBron is so big in person, bro.
We can't hear that.
Oh, yeah, we can't whisper.
Like, LeBron is so big in person, bro. Like, when Frank Jr. told us he went to Cleveland for that game, when I think they played the Rockets. It was somebody they played. It was a home game. He said it took longer to get to Cleveland than it did to get to Atlanta. I was like, that's crazy because Ohio is literally right up the street. But he was like, LeBron is so huge in real life, bro. Like, his bicep was the size of a skull. And that was around his third year in the league. That's not even LeBron now. Like, that wasn't even the biggest LeBron. That was young LeBron. His bicep is the size of a skull, family. Like, come on, bro.
What the fuck?
Like, you see what he did to Detroit when he came in. His second year in the league. He's almost like Joe Burrow, bro. I don't know what it is about Ohio. Ohio got something in the water. Stephen Curry, the best shooter ever. LeBron James, one of the best players ever.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Joe Burrow, he's from Ohio. He's second year in the NFL in the Super Bowl. Come on, bro.
So before we turn in the first take,
Okay, my bad.
we already at the limit.
So I don't mind. I don't
Okay.
care how long we go.
Okay, I was about to
But we
say,
can,
but
get
I
to
am
the
going to
phone
go over
call.
the guidelines of the phone call. So whenever you call them, just ask them if they've heard of the 1722 podcast. These motherfuckers suck ass, so they ain't never heard of it. So then just let them know that they own it.
Mm-hmm.
And then
if you want to bullshit with them and keep them on the phone, you can try. But normally they're not in the mood, which of course only makes it funnier. And then I'll usually, if it's not really going anywhere, I'll be like, and remember, and then we'll all say, don't take shit from nobody.
At the same time. Don't take shit from nobody. And
then we'll leave it on to see what their reaction is, because usually they don't like it.
They either say something or they hang up.
And I wouldn't mind to keep going longer, but I have to piss again, and I'm not really trying to...
Okay, so
interrupt
before
that
you
again.
go piss, I just gonna make sure I have this right because I am bugged. Okay, we call these motherfuckers. First thing I ask them, have you heard of the, you know what I'm saying, the podcast?
You can give them a bullshit pleasantry if you want to kind of make
Like,
it
hey,
to
how
where
you
they
doing
want to have
today?
the conversation.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah.
Yeah, you don't have to necessarily jump right into it.
Yeah.
But.
If you want to be like, hey, what's up, yada, 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 whatever their place is called. Have you heard of the 1722 podcast? They're like, no, I haven't. Then you're like, well, you're on it right now.
1722,
I know this is going to be a good one. So, do you have the number
I do.
already? Okay.
You do?
So, if you want to lean
I
up
keep that thing on me.
into the
I be
mic,
having 'em.
Oh, shit, here we go.
and then try to keep his, wherever your speaker's at, into that so it picks it up on the mic too.
Be at the bottom of the phone. My God, I don't know why
Who-
I still just
Who you calling? I want to know who you calling first. It make him that much more fun.
Is it local or are we going?
It is not local. It is in Philly.
Philly? Damn.
They told me to call Kevin Hart, so
Okay, fuck that. Don't call Kevin Hart, man.
He's scared now. He's like, oh, fuck that.
No, don't call Kevin Hart. I'll call him on Instagram Live or something. You know what I'm saying? For him. I want to see him in the face.
so where you want to call from then? You want to call local?
Yes.
Yeah, it's called a local place. Here, Blake, I don't want to knock these down.
Ooh.
Let's call the Kevin Hart.
Hey,
Bowling
you know what? Let's do something different on the podcast, right? Let's call some of the people that we know, but they don't have your number. So we could definitely call them. They be like, "Hello, who is this?" And then I'll be like, they gonna be like, "Who is this?"
So
We can, but the only thing about that is we would have to, if they are like, yeah, I don't want to be on here, then we'd have to cut it out.
and plus we get a funnier reaction. We get a funnier reaction from a public place because, I mean, as much as somebody that we know wouldn't be expecting that phone call, somebody that's working definitely ain't expecting that phone call. 'Cause they've been working all day.
Yeah.
What time is it? Where can we call locally?
It is 7:12.
Oh, okay. we
What
got
the
some
hell? It's only
options.
7:12?
Yeah.
So,
Double dogs?
Yeah.
yeah.
Double D's?
If you know what Double Dogs is and you're from the Bowling Green area, you're about to get your
You
dick
must
hole
go bowling.
smashed.
Bowling Greenian, if you know what Double Dogs is.
A Bowling Greenian? I really hope that's not what we're called.
Are you ready?
Call double dogs.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Promote that shit to your heart's content.
It's easier than you think.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, just be like, oh, what's up? How you doing? I'm doing good. Oh, I'm doing good. Have you heard the 1722 podcast? Oh, no, I haven't. Oh, well, you're on it right now. Blah, 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 blah. Check that shit out.
Yeah.
Just
Like, share, subscribe.
yeah, get all the good shit.
Suck our dicks.
There we go. Can you hear it, Tyus?
Yeah.
Okay.
So you're calling Double Dogs. This is like, can I help you?
Hey, how you doing? Have you ever heard of the 1722 podcast?
I'm sorry?
Have you ever heard of the 1722 podcast?
I'm not.
Oh, well, you on it right now, sweetheart. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? You tapped into the live and shit right now.
I'm at work right now, sir. I'm sorry.
I'm at work, too. We both at work. You didn't even know it.
Alright, well, I'll tell my manager. We'll put
What's your name? You know what I'm saying? We might slide through Double Dogs. You know what I'm saying? What's your name, though? You know what I'm saying? We gonna shout y'all out.
you're gonna shout out here?
Yeah.
asking?
Shout out. Have you ever? We were asking you to shout out 1722 podcast and Double Dogs. You know what I'm saying? We gonna come through support y'all. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, and you're the podcast?
Yes, it's right. We on the phone with you right now.
Alright, did you want me to grab my manager for you?
Yeah, that's most definitely nice. Yeah, we can do that.
Alright, give me 1 second.
Once the manager
Oh,
comes
she
on,
gave us the
we're gonna
music.
tell him not to take shit from nobody.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, remember that. As soon as he comes on, Blake's gonna go, and remember, and then we're gonna go, don't take shit from nobody. Yeah.
What kind of music is this?
For Double Dogs.
I know you're gonna cut this part, but at least give him a little bit of this love. What the fuck is that shit? Got you for that drop.
Yeah.
Feel like dubstep.
Man.
Okay, you know what? Fuck that. Call them back. That's what you do. Call them back. Watch this. This is the first time it's ever happened on the podcast. Call them back. And then I'm going to be like, yes, I have an order. Call them back.
Oh, shit. Okay, you got a bit going. All right,
Yeah.
I get you.
Yeah, call them back.
Yeah, I like that. That's okay.
They're going to feel shitty after this. Watch this.
Thank you for choosing Double Dogs of Bowling Green. Would you like to place a to-go order today?
Yes, I would. Actually, I have a big order, and I just called for the 1722 podcast, and I was trying to place an order, and the woman I was speaking to, she asked if I wanted to speak to the manager, and I said yes, and I was waiting on the line for like 5 minutes. I don't know what's the problem. We was just trying to show some love and buy some Double Dogs and shout y'all out. Y'all.
Absolutely. Well, I can certainly help you out with that, okay, sweetie?
Okay.
All right. And what's the name that you would like me to put this under?
1722 podcast.
1722 podcast, absolutely. And then what's the best telephone number to reach you at, sweetie?
And remember,
Don't take shit from nobody.